OG Lee in the house. Once again, once again. Thank goodness, thank goodness. Now, if somebody comes up to you and slaps you upside your head,
Ow! Ow!
most people would think that there would be nothing wrong if you punched them and they happen to get knocked out.
Ow!
They would
Ow!
say that
Ow!
that is the consequence that that person paid for coming up to you and slapping you. Mason Rudolph, the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, he tried to pull off Myles Garrett's helmet. And people overlooked that. And Garrett retaliated by taking it to another level, like the punch. He took it to another level. To some people, that was too much. But the fact is, the quarterback, Rudolph, started the thing. So Myles Garrett was, in fact, retaliating. Everybody's looking at Myles Garrett. But the real culprit, as they say, is my man, Mason Rudolph, the quarterback, because he started the thing by doing this. Mason never did this. Myles wouldn't have had to go ghetto on him. The person who got suspended also was a Pouncey. Pouncey. Pouncey is the man who did the right thing. He protected his quarterback by going after Garrett, right? Anybody would have did that. So he just got to take his suspension like a man. You got three brothers that get suspended for something that the white boy started. Speaking, it seems like it was a small thing, but Mason Rudolph is who started it. He's the one who instigated the whole thing. Paying more attention to how Myles Garrett reacted. Myles Garrett needs anger management. He just took it to another level. So hey, he gets the helmet in his hand. He looks up, he says, wow, people, they're coming at me. He can't really decipher who's enemy, who's whatever. So he swings. And it just so happens that the quarterback gets hit upside the head. Obviously, we don't want that to be the ideal weapon of choice. Should he have used his fist and punched or used his feet and kicked like Pouncey did? All he knows is he sees people aggressing him. He swings the helmet. He shouldn't be held accountable for how high his anger goes. Myles Garrett should be looking at Mason Rudolph because Mason Rudolph, is the one who started the whole thing. Pouncey did the admirable thing, and I would leave Pouncey alone. You cannot, you cannot leave the quarterback out of this. You cannot leave Rudolph out of this. Rudolph is the one who instigated the thing and made Garrett do what he did. Just saying, you got to include everybody. You should at least give my man Rudolph some suspension too, because had it not been for Rudolph, Garrett wouldn't have had to act a fool. Myles Garrett could have had flashbacks. You know what I'm saying? He could have had PSD. What they call it, PTSD. Yeah. I don't know why people don't think people can get PTSD from growing up in the hood. Man, Garrett, man, tell them about the time you got molested and you had to fight off the. Tell him, Garrett, man, come. Now is the time to come out, Garrett, man. Man, tell him you gay, man. Ask for a reinstatement, man. Tell him you gay. Tell him you just found out you was gay last week. And that's what your hormones, tell him your hormones was out of whack, man, Garrett. Yo, tell him that shit, man. Tell him that's what happened to you, Garrett. Man, tell him about the time you got molested, man, and you had to fight off the offender. Tell him you had this pent up anger. This pent up anger. that you've been holding in for a lifetime. Garrett, tell them folk you don't know what came over you. It had to be the PTSD from when you was growing up. What the hell made you go do some shit like that? Don't you know you got to behave yourself around me? And then you go losing your job right around the holiday time. Boy, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. This is OG Lee, and I'll see you again soon.